Today, I'm going to give you the one power phrase that you need to instantly shut down gaslighters and manipulators at work. Unless, of course, you insist on making the number one mistake that people tend to make, in which case
You're doomed.
But what I'm going to do is, if you stick with me until the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the mistakes to look out for are so that you don't make them, and I'm going to give you the right words instead. Are you ready? Okay, so picture this. You're sitting in a meeting, and one of your coworkers, we'll call her Trixie, claims that the reason she lost this client is because you promised to do something that you did not do. You didn't fulfill on your promise. Now, you made no promises that you can remember, but you start to think, wait a minute, did I? Or am I going crazy? You're dealing with a gaslighter. Here's what you do. Today's tactic is one of my favorites. It's called the reality check reversal. Here's what you say. Trixie, let's pause for a second. Can you walk me through exactly how you remember this happening? Now let's break that down. First of all, remember, face them, look them straight in the eye, use their name, and after you've done that, let's stop what we're doing because evidently this takes priority or she would not be saying it to begin with, right? Now you've already done a lot with that, but then when you throw in, could you walk me through exactly how you remember this happening? At that point, most gaslighters are going to stop and realize,
Oh crap, this is not going to be good for me.
and so they'll take it back. They will say something that lets them off the hook, and all you do is say nothing. Remember, smart women speak less. If you'd like to learn more about that, make sure to click the link in the description. That'll bring you to the free samples from my new course. I think you'll really find those useful. And here's why this works. Gaslighters rely on confusion. They rely on vagueness. So when you eliminate that from the scene, when you tell them, I'd like to pause here for a moment so that you can please recount in detail this scene and how you remember this going down exactly, because I, for one, would like to hear it. When you say that, it puts them on the spot, removes that vagueness that they rely on, and therefore dramatically decreases the likelihood that they're going to go ahead with this ruse because it's not going to be worth it for them, and they realize at that moment they're not dealing with an amateur. You're probably going to mess up their attempt at gaslighting, and that will make none of this worth it for them. Now, here's how this looks in real life. Somebody might have said this to you.
Hey, Jan said that you would get that report done today, and that's why we messed up. Oh, Jan.
And so you do something like you argue the facts. When somebody throws out lies as if they are fact, it's our impulse, our instinct, many of us, to dispute those facts and say things like,
Hey, I never promised that.
and now you are engaging with them on their turf and being defensive. Remember,
Never defend yourself.
and number two, do not get sucked into debating facts as if they are truth. Instead, address what's going on there. Address what they're doing, that they are trying to gaslight you, that they're trying to tarnish your reputation. Whatever they're really doing is what you want to address, not the misinformation that happened to come out of their mouth. That's a losing battle. Now, if so far you're thinking, oh, I can use that, then you will really find all of the other tactics in my new course useful as well. Click the link in the description and you can sample a couple of them for free. Now, here's
A word of warning.
chances are you are not going to use this, at least not yet. Why? Because so far all you've done is learn it. And the part of the brain that stores information that we learn, unfortunately, is the part of the brain that checks out first when we really need the information that we're looking for. Why does this happen? Thousands of years have gone into programming our brain so that when we are faced with danger, we can run real fast or fight really hard, right? You know, the whole fight or flight instinct. If you'd like to learn more about that, click the link in the description. It'll bring you to those free materials and audios. But Jan in accounting is not a Burmese tiger that you meet while you're walking through the woods. Unfortunately, though, the same chemical reaction is happening in our bodies. So how do we counter that so that it does not happen? Here's what you do. Take what you want to use during those moments and you hardwire it in so that it's part of your muscle memory. That's what comes out before you even think about it. And that's the key. It's before you even think about it. You start responding using the tactics that were drilled into you during your training. That's how you do it. Just like all of the Olympic athletes, those ice skaters did not learn how to ice skate. They trained and trained and trained so that it was so built into their muscle memory. They just did things that other people would have to think about. That's the key. And that is what the secret is to people who look like they always have the right words. So if you want to know what that type of training can do for you, check out the link in the description below. That is for smart women who are tired of other people choosing how they're going to feel and react at work. So if that's you, click on that link and I'll see you in that program. If you found this video to be of value, the best way to show your appreciation for these videos is to like it, share it, comment on it, and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know when new videos like this come out. And if you'd like to know some more mistakes that women tend to make at work so that you do not make them, check out this next video. I think you're really going to like it.